got a new one for you today. So now my goal is to prevent you from becoming a dropout in support of Droplit protocol. So like I say, don't be a dropout. The question is, can you hang on? Help get lit back above peg and win some cash at the same time. All right, so this is Dropout. What is the goal of Dropout? How does it work? What can I win? And the game time frame. All right, essentially, Dropout, what is the goal? Is to get the lit token back above peg. Simple. What is it? Penny auctions, also known as pay-to-bid auctions or bidding fee auctions, are a type of auction where participants pay a non-refundable fee to place a bid. Each bid increases the auction price by a small amount. Buying will have a 3-minute cooldown before the next person can buy in again. We'll get into that in a second. Instead of adding time to the auction clock, that way the next buy is unpredictable. The auction ends when the timer runs out. The highest bidder at that time wins the BUSD pot. You can only participate in the auctions when the Droplit token is under peg. Remember that. Above peg, no game. Under peg, game time. Winners will get paid in BUSD right from the balancer. Enter with BUSD. Now, when you do this, it buys and burns lit tokens at the same time. It ensures a fun way to get lit and get lit back above peg. Whenever the timer runs out, the highest bidder will win. Just that simple. Okay, how do you play? Dropout is automatically enabled as soon as the lit token is under peg, starting on Monday, March 27th. That's the go date. So don't, if it goes under peg over the weekend, it doesn't count until Monday. Feedback from the community is highly encouraged in order to make this truly impeccable. So if you have any kind of comments, suggestions, or anything, please go into the Droplit Telegram group and post it there. Now, say you enter, it's Monday morning, and Droplit, the lit token has now hit $1. You enter with 10 BUSD. Now, if someone enters 20 BUSD, you're dropped out, and the $20 BUSD consistent is in the lead. Now, if this person is still in the lead by the time the timer runs out, that person wins the jackpot. Okay, let's use this for an example. I put in the $10. Then after the 3-minute time frame is up, then Moonshot Max comes and he puts in $20. Another 3-minute passes, we're still under peg. Then Mo Crypto 777 comes and he puts in $30. Mo at that time is in the lead. I've already got passed up. Max already got passed up, and Mo Crypto 777 is in the lead. Okay, another 3 minutes pass. As Crypto 101 comes, he puts a $40 bid in, and as soon as his bid is up, pow, the timer shuts off. We go over peg. As Crypto 101 will win the pot. So now, depending on how much the pot was, how many participants is going to decide the amount of the pot. So remember, the buy-ins will have a 3-minute cooldown before the next person can buy in again instead of adding time to the clock. The pot size will be anywhere from $50 minimum. So minimum is $50, maximum is $1,000 max. And it depends on the number of participants. So again, I lost my $10, Max lost his $20, Mo lost his $30, as Crypto 101 put his $40 bid in and won it. So as a minimum, he's already going to gain $10. Now, depending on how many other players were in there, that's where it's going to be dependent on the max prize. It could be $1,000, anywhere from $50 is the minimum to $1,000. This is going to be great. So like I say, just know your spending limit and try not to drop out too soon. Okay, so again, what can you win? Your offering was the number one offer when lit got over peg and the smart contract stopped at the game for that period. What did you win? Minimum $50, maximum $1,000 in BUSD, paid out by the balancer. The game time. As soon as lit token goes to $1.01 to swap, which is the total weighted average price under peg, the smart contract will kick in and it will open up for us to put our bids in. So the start time, like I said, as soon as it goes under peg. Now, how long will the game last? It's going to be depending on how many participants. If it happens overnight and it goes under peg and there's not a lot of people playing, it's just going to vary. It could be as quick as 10 minutes or as long as a day. It just really depends. So that's the time frame. And the game is going to be over as soon as lit hits $1.02. Then the game will be over. Whoever had that highest bid in will win the pool. And then whatever the size of the pool is going to be, depending on how many players. If there's only 2 players, it'll just be $50. If it's a lot of players, it could be up to $1,000. Now, you have to take in the risk versus reward. Please note that the risk is the fact that you still have the option to purchase the regular L bonds. Just purchase your L bonds at 90 cents and let them sit there, cash them in when it hits $1.02 or $1.20 and above, or whatever your number is. That's where the risk comes in. Now, please note that the risk compared to the buying bonds, when under peg, the bonds is the safer way to help get the lit token back above peg. Now, dropout is a fun but risky way to not only try to win a jackpot, but also help get lit back above peg. And like I just said, an example, I lost $10, Max lost $20, Mo lost $30, as Crypto put his $40 bet in and he won, and he got his $40 plus an extra $10. If the jackpot was only $50, I'm saying. So essentially, you're gonna need to keep an eye on the price when it gets close to peg. So if the token was at $2, then all of a sudden you see it at $1.15 and $1.10, you know the smart contract is ready to kick in and dropout is about to begin. So as soon as it goes under peg, dropout begins, and then you can start placing your bids. And like I said, as it gets closer and closer to peg, just got to be aware. And then you can get that jackpot. So always remember, this is for informational, educational purposes only. Never intended as any type of financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I'm just here giving you the information on Droplit and dropping out. So I hope my legends don't decide to drop out. And as always, this is just pure edutainment, just here to give you some information and keep all of the legends lit. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of the legends, gotta hold tight. Don't be a dropout, and engage.